I just made this comment on Jake Dollmore's page. I hope I spelled that right. I think we all have to stop and step back for a moment to see what Trump and Elon are doing. I think they are trying to bring an apartheid-like system here in America. He just rolled back segregation, something Lyndon B. Johnson signed in the 1960s. This is pure evil. He wants no black in police and no black in military. This can't possibly lead to anything good. This is pure evil. This is the beginning of a race purging. And we have got to stop the barbarism before it gets out of hand. Please do not stand by quiet and idle while they do the devil's work right in front of our eyes. I am frightened as a person of color that too many people are caught up in the little things and are just not looking at the big picture. Ask yourselves this one question. What is this leading to? What will these decisions cause in our nation? What kind of final solution scenario is he leading this nation blindly into? Everyone please recognize that this is the preemptive descent into hell. He is doing little things at a time. He is making decisions that are obviously meant to divide us as a people and as a nation. How can this possibly lead to anything good? It is frightening. It is also getting pretty obvious to me that they are planning harm to people of color. This is why they do not want blacks in the police and military, because they are planning to harm people of color. And please do not tell me that I am imagining things, or that I am just panicking. At what point will you all realize that they will do the worst, and they just don't care? So if we do nothing to stop these small steps into whitewashing the nation and recreating hate and prejudice among people, then we are all already doomed. If there is a heaven, I am pretty sure that no one connected with anything that he is planning will be going there. These are the evil plans of demons and hateful men. I pray for us all. Please open your eyes and stop this evil before it is too late. Doing nothing makes us compliant to the horror these sick men are planning. That is why I had to at least make this post. I had to at least speak out with what little voice I have. All of this divisiveness seems so childish considering how far we had come as a nation. Why go back to such hateful, non-evolved, and utterly racially bigoted thinking? It is idiocy. I truly believe that within just 60 days. Yes, today is day 60. It feels like we have been under oppression for years already. So this cannot continue. Something must be done. We are definitely on the brink of collapsing as a society because too many Americans have allowed stupidity, racism, and prejudice blacken their hearts to truth, fairness, and justice. We are all God's children, so every racist thing goes completely against the will of God in every single way. If you do not believe in God, then the universe, the multiverse, whatever you call it. I also believe in things like cause and effect and reciprocity. I believe that anyone who could carelessly plan to ruin the lives of millions of people as easily as they put on a pair of shoes is a dangerous individual. Someone soulless and incapable of things like compassion or empathy. I am sharing these thoughts publicly because I am just a bit angry at what I see happening right before me. Yet some people think that I am overreacting. Huh? What? I've been yelling that something like this would happen from the mountaintops all freaking year long. Someone even told me that I ought to be ashamed of myself for even calling out what I plainly saw as evil. That was 8 months ago. I lost 1,700 followers in just a few days after I spoke out about Trump. Watch my late October video. In that video, and I do have shorts posted from that video BTW, I said that when I tried to envision a Trump presidency, all I saw was darkness. I said that months ago. Now I know why. Now I understand why all I saw at that time was blackness. This is not good, folks. There are those who continue to justify the decisions being made, but at some point we have to accept responsibility for allowing obvious evil and corruption to overtake our government and our nation. I think they are planning something obviously brutal and cruel to blacks. This is why they do not want blacks in the police and military any longer. And unless we stop them, our nation is doomed. However, there is a little bit of hope in astrology. Yes, I talk about this a little bit in my video Planetary Movements. You see, we are finally going to have Jupiter leave Gemini and enter into Cancer. I believe that Jupiter has wreaked more havoc in Gemini than I could have ever possibly imagined. I have been saying all year that Jupiter does not ever belong in Gemini. It is in the opposite sign that it belongs in, and literally we are seeing the opposite of goodness, the opposite of light, the opposite of hope, the opposite of wisdom, the opposite of intelligence, the opposite of empathy, the opposite God. Sagittarius rules the God principle, wisdom, philosophy, and understanding. None of that is apparent right now. So we are in opposite time, and since he is a Gemini, I think Jupiter in Gemini has run amok in his chart. We can only pray that when Jupiter goes into Cancer that we will begin to see compassion within the hearts of man again, because right now there is only thinking and no feeling. There is definitely a lack of compassion and empathy and very little care about the potential loss of life or liberty connected with these horrendous decisions. I never thought I would say this as a double Capricorn, but I pray that we survive until Jupiter finally moves into Cancer on June 9th, 2025. Pray for us all. May Jupiter in Cancer heal the evil tensions occurring all over the world right now. May we heal from the callousness and avarice of Jupiter in Gemini. Thank you for listening. These are my concerns as of March 20th, 2025. I think I will share these concerns more often for those who have the same or similar concerns. May we find a solution, and may Jupiter in Cancer help bring back caring, nurturing, and empathy for our fellow man. Many blessings to all.
Astrology, a look inside. Presenting astrology and tarot readings for all.